Well, welcome back to At First Glance. My name is Jarod Wasson.
And I'm Pastor Michael Miller here at First Lutheran Church.
Pastor, how are you?
I'm pretty good.
We're talking about something pretty cool today, I think.
Yeah, it's November already.
Can you believe it?
I can't believe it.
No, it's crazy.
The fall is going quickly.
Time is flying. It must be because we're having fun.
I guess so.
That's what they say. But today we're talking about All Saints' Day, and that's pretty exciting because I don't know that I've learned a lot about All Saints' Day, especially when I was growing up. You know, we talked about it every year, but we didn't have like a focus on it. Mm-hmm. So today, what I'd like to do is just talk a little bit about what All Saints' Day is and why it matters to us. Mm-hmm. So I guess we'll start with the kind of obvious question. What is a saint?
What is a saint?
What is a saint?
Well, one of the answers to that is a holy person. Mm-hmm. And over the course of Christian history, people that have been particularly strong, faithful witnesses have been lifted up and celebrated, and special days have been set apart for them.
Absolutely.
In the 4th century, they started creating a day where they recognized all of the saints.
4th century, that's pretty
So it goes
early
back to
in
there.
Christendom.
Yep.
Not even Christendom yet. Pre-Christendom.
Well, I think it was like at the beginning,
Right.
near the beginning of Christendom. So saint as a holy person, and somebody that was recognized by the church and in the Roman Catholic Church that people prayed to. Mm-hmm. That's sort of the background that when we hear the word saint, I think that's what most people
Absolutely, yeah.
come to.
The definition I've heard, and you'll have to tell me if you agree or disagree with this, is a saint is like a status of residency. A saint is someone who's in heaven already.
That's a good point. I think people are not, again, in the Roman Catholic Church, are not recognized as saints until after they've died. And there's sort of certain categories or requirements that need to be met in order to recognize that person as a saint. In the Lutheran tradition, we have a different perspective on that.
Okay.
But before I say that, how would you answer that question?
What is a saint?
Yeah.
Just like I said, I would say it's someone who resides in heaven. Mm-hmm. I mean, I can list out saints, but one I think that this is kind of shows this idea is Saint Michael the Archangel. Not a saintly person as we would define a person, but resides in heaven, so we call them a saint.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, in the Lutheran tradition, though, Luther regarded all people who have been baptized as saints and at the same time sinners.
Okay.
He held those two pieces together so that when we're baptized, we're embraced with the grace of God, and we are made holy.
Right.
And so, in the Lutheran tradition, they taught from the time of Luther, taught us to pray to God alone, mm-hmm. And to recognize everybody who has been baptized as saints. So that goes a little bit. I mean, that's a different picture.
It is a different picture. I would say it's a saintly action to be baptized, because at that point you're on the path, right? You're mm-hmm. on your way to heaven. You're not quite a resident there yet, mm-hmm. I hope, mm-hmm. but you're on your way. So I think that's a good explanation of what a saint is.
So there's this sense on All Saints' Day when we're recognizing that we're part of something bigger than ourselves,
Absolutely.
Bigger than our moment
mm-hmm. in
history. We remember back, and it is valuable to tell the stories of people who stand out as faithful representatives of Christian faith and life that can inspire us. So we tell their stories. And in the present, identifying that we've been set apart for that same mission, and that we are made holy in the grace of God. We're on the way, as you said, but already embraced in that grace, and then we look ahead to the future, to being gathered with all the saints.
Absolutely. I think that's a great way of putting it. All Saints Day is kind of a special day where we can remember those that came before us, and remember that there are people coming after us too, and that we are preparing a way for them to go forward as well. So with Luther's definition of a saint, we as saints then are kind of helping to create more saints. And Jesus gave us that mission in the Great Commission. So it's an important, valuable thing for us to do, and to frame it in that way is really helpful to me.
And on All Saints here at First Lutheran Church, we for many years now have celebrated confirmation as a time.
Oh, really? Okay.
As a time when children who've been baptized and have learned the faith within their families and within the context of the congregation, who have taken some time to really explore in a deeper way what's at the heart of the faith, now come together, and they're confirmed by the Holy Spirit that the Holy Spirit has been at work in them, and they affirm that relationship that they have with God and with the community through baptism. So it's a way of identifying, they're on the path, and they're committing to continue on that way as the saints of God.
Yeah, that's really cool.
One other thing.
Go ahead.
As we remember the saints who've gone before us, one of the traditions of All Saints Day is to name the people who've died in the past year.
Right, and that's just what I was going to say. I think that's, for me personally, I think it's a really stark reminder, and it's important that we remember these people who are a part of our congregation and carry their memory forward with us.
So, All Hallows Eve, or Halloween, is the eve of All Saints Day. November 1st is specifically All Saints Day, but we celebrate it on the first Sunday in November.
Okay, very cool.
So it was All Hallows Eve on the 31st of October, then All Saints Day, celebrating the whole assembly of saints, past, present, future. And then November 2nd was All Souls Day in the Roman Catholic Church, which was the day to remember those who had died. So we've kind of put those together as we celebrate All Saints Sunday.
Very cool. Very cool. So, Pastor, we talked a little bit about how it's important to kind of tell the stories of those saints who came before us. Who's your favorite saint?
My favorite saint?
Who's your
that's
favorite
hard.
saint? That's a tough one. There's a lot of good ones. Actually, they're all good ones. That's the definition.
Well, Francis is one who comes to mind.
Which one?
Saint, well,
Assisi?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Goodness.
For those who may not know, who is that? What's he kind of known for?
Well, he's known for being committed in a radical way to the way of Christ, committing to poverty, not taking for himself. He was also he started a new order within the church of begging monks who went about, again, not owning property but living off of the hospitality of others and serving out in the world. He was known for being able to speak to and relate to the animals with that kind of grace that he shared, his openness to all of God's creation. So a variety of things.
Very cool.
How about you?
That's a good question. Recently I've been reading about Saint Ignatius of Antioch, who was martyred in Rome in the Colosseum, eaten by lions. Not a great way to go, but again, he shows that kind of dedication to the Word and He's an early martyr of the church, and so I really have a lot of respect for that. That's very cool. Yeah.
Cool.
Cool. Well, thank you, Pastor. This has been fun. I hope you learned something about All Saints Day. I hope you'll join us on Sunday. We can kind of experience that day together.
At the 8 o'clock service, we'll focus primarily on the All Saints Day, remembrance of those who've gone before us and those who've died within the past year. The primary focus in our 9:30 service will be the confirmation celebration.
Awesome. So come to both.
Both of those in the context of all that we've shared about All Saints Day.
We got those that came before and those that are coming after. Right there. Right in one day.
Yeah.
What a great day. It'll be fun.
It's a good day to celebrate.
Absolutely it is.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. We'll see you next time.